coming up. No one knows Pete's here. Let's keep it that way.
Okay, wait, don't say it. One minute till airtime, Phil. 1 minute. We're live though. Don't say anything. We're still live. But 1 minute till we are begin the show.
Right.
All right, we're live. 30 seconds. Keep playing the piano.
No one knows Pete's here.
Starts off with no one knows Pete's here. That's great.
Yeah, no, they don't know.
They can hear us though.
Not now.
Hey,
who's watching?
Which one is it? 4 o'clock on a Friday, folks. 4 o'clock on a Friday afternoon. I think you know what that means. It is time for the Phil and Jon Zone, number 36. What's happening,
Really?
Phil?
Oh,
36 weeks in the hole.
no, that's not the song. Hi, John. How are you?
I'm good, buddy. How are you, man?
I look better when we practiced. Okay.
You look better when we practice.
It looks better. Let me have a light on my face. Hi, John. Happy number 36. Happy Friday, everybody.
Yeah, 36 weeks.
36 in a row. That's the amazing part. What's 36 mean? Means
I live on Highway 36, right off Highway 36.
here's our rock.
You're my rock,
If
Phil.
no one saw our guest who's coming up, here I'm going to cover his name if you didn't watch, but it's the Phil and Jon Zone number 36. I'm going to hide the guest name.
Number 36 weeks, folks. 36 weeks. I'm going to have a moment to take the video and share it out
Yeah,
there.
it looks better with the light on. Yeah, that's better, John.
Oh, we could have had a baby by now, Amy said.
Hi, Amy.
Hi, Phil.
We're
Hi, how are
basically
you?
done being pregnant.
36 weeks for a baby?
Yeah, I think 36 to 40 weeks is a good full term.
Oh, man.
Share if you care, you guys get out there, share the page around, get everybody to see what's going on before we get started here tonight. We do have a special guest tonight. Here in a little bit, we're going to do our normal stuff as we get started, and a special guest later. And we got some good things coming up in the weeks to come. I talked to Scramble Campbell today again. He's excited about coming on eventually again, so that's kind of cool. He's going to come back out and be on the show.
Is he from the north of the border guy?
No, that was Mike Lynch.
Oh, Scramble Campbell, Colorado.
The painter, the painter. So just share it out there, share it around, show the world what's going on, and I don't know, see what happens next, man.
I don't know if anybody's watched the show before. I still can't get it.
You don't get where you're at.
I don't have to. Chester's at the groomer, man. Or getting his hair cut, getting his ass cut, getting everything cut.
Well, we are live. We are live in the Phil and Jon Zone Friday night.
I can say ass.
You can say ass. Well, that's not what I was saying. I was live. I was just announcing that we're live. Hey, I could use some sun. I look a little pale. I think it's because I've been inside for so long.
If I don't talk, I look good. If I just sit like this.
If you don't talk, you look good, huh? We're taking suggestions tonight for ideas for what you think about the show, and you can put it in the comment section below. Go ahead, Phil. What do you got to say, bud?
I have a lot to say. What time is it? 4:03. No, it's quite a What are you doing playing bongos at chess? It's quite amazing the artwork that you did for Sugar Creek with the uh,
The festival piece, yeah.
yes, that is quite underrated and quite amazing. Um, by that is that's it's beautiful, John. I like how you incorporated characters, people who were there.
Yeah.
Brought a almost a it was enough said. Great artist, John Griffin. Give me.
How could you not, like, in a situation like that, there's so many people around us, and I'm going to try and do that many people into an image, which is already ridiculous by itself to try to.
Hey there, I'm right there.
Phil, you're down there in the record booth. It's Phil, and John, Family Jam. This is coming up in April. This is the first event of the year that I announced this year. That is going to be pending pending the world. Bring your mask, they say. It's pretty good. They gave us bandanas last year. And it worked over really well, actually. For what it was, it's outdoors, it's safe, it's in the woods. April,
What have you done? Yeah.
Go ahead.
Have you done anything special this week?
I painted a lot.
Okay. Tell your daughter Emily that was a great thing that for our show.
That photo was cool, huh? Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Emily.
She got that crystal ball, as you can over there in our sign page over there. The crystal ball is she got that as a part of a Christmas present. It's basically a lens that's a crystal ball. So you put it up to your camera and you take pictures through it. She's getting some really cool effects through it. It's pretty cool. I'll take that off for now. We don't need that flashing. It's too much. But yeah, so she's been doing that. That's what's been going on with her.
Actually, no one's watching us right now. They're watching that pencil, waiting for it to move subliminally.
Actually, my friend Jeffrey Blackmon is watching from Visalia, California. He's just made a comment just now on the page. He's paying attention, so he's out there. So yes, so many people are watching, and I don't know who watches it throughout the course of the day. I share the crap out of it, and we'll see what happens. And if
well, I am watching. We have a guest, and I know that. I mean, hopefully.
We have a couple normal segments to get through first.
Oh no.
But my friend Jeffrey Blackmon, he's a good fan of Todd Snyder, and a group of Todd Snyder fans have formed a group called the Shithouse Wire, and Chad Ball's in there. He's in there too. Chad, our friend Chad from last week. Remember, he took over your position last week when you couldn't stay connected for some reason. So.
Who took over my position?
Chad, man.
Chad.
What's Thing gonna draw tonight?
What?
What's Thing gonna draw tonight?
How about?
Well, we just have to have some idea for Thing to get started. Once Thing gets going, it's hard for Thing to stop.
How about a wave? How about a surf?
That could be part of it. I like that Thing come on the show tonight. Thing Adams, folks, from the Adams family. Was Thing from the Adams family? He was. Hey, well, how you been, Thing?
Hello.
All right, we just draw us a picture and we'll see what happens. See how the show goes. All right, cool. Glad to have you here, Thing. All right, cool. Whew. Who was it? There was an actor. That was an actor for the Adams family that had to do that. There was Thing. That was really good at his hand being gestural and doing things for gesturing. But yeah, we got a guest. I'm not going to dive right away too much. We'll get that going throughout the show. But yeah,
we told people already who's going to be there.
That doesn't matter. Is it so? Why? It really doesn't matter.
I hope he logs in though. I mean, we've had guests before. We've had
guests come on the show that didn't come on the show. How many weeks have I been like, oh, good guest, and then nobody? It was just me and Phil.
I know.
But we have a real guest tonight, and I've talked to him. He's got the link already. I made sure.
I mean,
I'm
going to tell a joke, but it's not right to do it, so I'm going to laugh to myself, and I'll laugh. That was good. I can't do it.
That's my favorite jokes ever, man. You're not going to tell it? It's probably not appropriate, is what you're saying.
I can't do it. Cheers. Yeah. Hold on. It's 4:08. We're gonna have over 20. I think our guest is gonna call about 4:15, and hopefully he shows up. on the line. What do you think?
Oh, let's do our 5 records then. Why don't we do 5 records now before he
All
comes,
right,
before
I'm
he comes
ready.
in?
I'm ready for 5.
Every week we do 5 records, folks. We pick 5 records from our collection. I just did spoiler alert on my first one there. And we just show the cool covers of 5 cool albums that we have. Who's going first this week, Phil?
I'll go up. I might have had a rerun. I'm not sure. It's been 36
Campbell
weeks.
Campbell's watching out there with us. He just said hello.
Hey, Scramble Campbell.
Yep.
Peace, Colorado kid, Red Rocks.
What do you got first?
It's my party, and if I cry, if I want to.
That's great. Sunshine, Lollipops, and Rainbows.
Go.
That's great, dude. Well, what? We gotta at least say the name of the person whose album it is. Do you? Or we? I mean, we all do. Do we know who sang that song? I don't know who sang that song.
Yeah. I'm sorry, honey. It says sunshine and the lollipops and the rainbows. I should give the young lady credit. It's my bad.
It's Judy's turn to cry. I know that song. It's Judy's turn to cry. Judy's turn to cry.
All right, cut it.
Yeah. All right. My first album is Little Feat Live. You ever listen to this one? Double album?
One of my favorite.
Fat
One of
Man,
my favorite.
All them old pictures and that old cool coloring. I like that old cool.
I love Little Feat.
This one's been around. It's definitely got it's been in stack for a long time. Little Feat, yeah, live. If you don't know who Little Feat is, Lil George, pick him up.
Lil George. Yep.
Pick him up. Okay, go, bud.
All right. Beautiful thing. Everybody thinks of Lily Tomlin. Lily. Hey, look at the bad cover. Look at that hippie chick.
Yeah, like her comedy album. Oh, that's cool.
That's Lily. Lily.
Yeah, I don't have that one, man. I don't have Lily Tomlin yet. I don't have any Lily Tomlin records. That's cool.
There you go.
That's classic. I go like complete opposite direction. John Quentin or Johnny Cash at San Quentin. John Quentin. Johnny Cash at San Quentin. This cool live recording, and it's so cool on this album because he does the Folsom Prison Blues song. It's really early on, and the band, the crowd of his prisoners, and they all get so excited, and they like ask him to play it again, so he just plays it again. It's awesome. It's on both versions are on the record. I think that's so cool. Good for him to go to those places and play music for those folks that need it.
All right. I might have this one, but I like her eyes and there's.
You have all females tonight? Is that Bonnie Ray?
No,
No, Bonnie Tyler. Oh shit! I just read the Bonnie Tyler. Oh yeah. What's her big hit?
It's a heartache.
It's a
heartache. Yeah. Very great voice. Great voice. The theme is I
like this one. Just because I like collect riverboat stuff, and this is the Showboat.
What do you think you're at, Hartford?
Yeah, this is the Showboat soundtrack, but it's got a cool riverboat painting or drawing. I'm just painting some cool old artwork. I like the old artwork on these things. 4 photographs, and then the back actually has a really cool, like black and white rendition of like an etching of a riverboat. This is cool. Yeah, Showboat. I've never listened to it. I'm not a big musical pieces number guy. It's okay. Go ahead.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
All right. This is Connie Francis. Go, Connie Francis. Follow the boys. Look at her.
Follow the boys. Oh, Connie. Poor Connie. I remember when Connie was on the block.
She's got a lot of albums. And a lot of the covers she done that I have has done wrong English. Or fabulous choreograph, if I listen to it, it's probably through Mom and Pop. You got 2 more, I got 1 more.
I got 2 more. I'm going to show you a little. I got 2 more. I'm going to show you a little tiny piece of this last one, just so you see if you can guess what it is.
When everybody goes like that, you got to know what you're doing.
You know who it is?
What, man? Bell Bottom Blue.
Now think about right here. What's this in his hand? Chuck Mangione.
Oh, I have that one.
I liked him, Chuck Mangione. It's one of my dad's favorite, like jazz musicians that he ever picked out. And he played that horn, the fugal horn. Or whatever it was.
I heard a cat talking in the background.
A cat talking? Hey, Chuck. It's Chuck Mangione. Well, he might be a cat. You think his horn sound like a cat? He just had a bad horn, man. Cool. See?
Yeah. Yeah, Chester's not here. It's getting all right. Obviously, they're all women. This is not a woman band, but I love the cover and I love the band, and you just got to check it out. Check out her eyes.
Aha. Aha. Is it Aha or Aja? How do you think you say that? Aja? Is it Aja? Because that's how they say it.
Steely Dan.
Do they say it Aja?
Asia.
Asia.
Steely Dan, Jen.
Okay, last record of the night. I looked at this record so much when I was a kid, and I stared at it and stared at it and stared at it. You know what it is? The Ozark Mountain Daredevils, the Car Over the Lake album. That's a classic right there, man. I thought that they really jumped that car over the lake. I watched that, and I just thought it was like they jumped that car over that lake. It's so cool. I mean, now I look at it, it's obviously, cut and pasted, but you didn't jump right out at you. The Ozark Mountain Daredevils, huh?
I know. Yeah. I'd be the smart ass.
Oh, 5 albums, 5 records, just 5. With Phil and John. Thanks for checking out the 5 albums by Phil and John. Every week we do 5 albums, and we invite you, if you'd like to come on the show and bring 5 albums with you, you can. You can do that anytime. Just let us know ahead of time.
Who tore our tree down? Who put their Christmas stuff away?
Yeah.
Did you do?
We took our tree down. We took our tree down like last week. Amy did. She did all of it very much. I just got the boxes for her, and she did like almost all the work to take it down. But that was okay. She's awesome, and now she knows where everything is, which is important. Yeah. Did you take your tree down? Are you all Christmased out?
What tree? We got one in the backyard. It just stays there all the time.
You got it. But your Christmas tree, though, you still have a Christmas tree up in your yard?
It's out in the backyard. We decorate it and just, pull the lights down. What do you?
All right. Well, I don't know. 4:15. I haven't heard from that guy. He's not in the waiting room yet. Did you give him the right link?
I don't know if Pete's coming.
Did you give him the right Pete? You said his name. He
What?
better come because you just said his name.
Well, he's supposed to call you. You're the one who does the thing.
Oh, you set him up. You set up the guest.
That's right. Yeah, right.
You're funny, Pete. Or you're not Pete. You're Phil. No, he'll be around. I bet you. I bet you he shows up. So what else is going on this week?
I'm looking forward to. It snowed today. What was I looking forward to? Actually, making some of my favorite food for a guest who hopefully shows up. I don't know. He's probably going to write you on the.
I got Facebook open. He's not writing it, man. And Gene Griffith says, "Hey fam, Jeffrey Blackman loves little feet." Troy Phillips.
I know he likes pot stickers, and I made some from and yeah.
Well, you've got
hopefully, right. Otherwise we'll have to. Maybe we'll find something. We'll do something. We'll play something.
Did you think about sports at all this week?
Oh yeah, sports segment. You want it?
Folks,
There it is.
It's Phil's Sports Minute. A minute of sports with Phil.
You know what? What is McCaskey's doing keeping Nagy in pace? What the hell are they doing? Oh, the Packers are going to play this weekend. Go Lancaster. What is the Bears doing? Ted Phillips is running the Bears. When he said that in an interview yesterday, it was just amazing. Oh, Laura, play that guitar. Come on, kick it up. Unbelievable. The White Sox got a good closer from Australia, Hendricks. Yeah, he's going to sell a lot of kangaroo shirts. Go White Sox. I'm a Cub fan, but anyway, go sports. The cardinal is the state bird. John always tells me.
That's my line.
Yeah, go Cubs. The Bulls are good. I like
Go Cubs.
Yeah,
That's Phil's Sports Minute. That's a minute of sports with Phil. Go back and check it, folks. I think it was about a minute. I just guessed, but it sounds about right. It's almost 4:20, folks. It's almost.
All right, give me a minute and a half.
Minute and a half for what?
I'm gonna turn the camera on. Give me.
You got to set up something?
No. All right. Ready, PJ? There. All right. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce my good friend, Pete Jive. Oh, that's not Pete Jive. You thought I said Pete was coming. Hey, it's Pete. Folks, Pete, in the studio tonight in Aurora, our good friend Pete Jive is joining us.
Hey, it's good to see you.
Hi, Pete.
Good to see you too, buddy, man.
You're in person, huh? Far out.
We love it. We love it. We don't get together with very many people very often these days, folks. But when we do, we make it extra special. That's for sure. So, Pete, what's going on, man?
I'm just happy to be alive here, and it's nice to make some connections. And you guys treated me so good with the LaCroix and the pot stickers, and the I got these cool. Phil made Vegas a little ornament for next year, so I'm jacked, man.
Nice. Yeah, don't let Phil fool you. I cooked that food today. I was over there earlier.
Well, see, that's what I was thinking. And it's funny, with the way things are, I brought something for you, John, and I forgot, or about halfway driving over here, I remembered that I wasn't going to see you in person.
Yeah. We'll get back to that. We'll see each other before we know it, I bet you.
Oh, yeah.
You want that light off, Pete?
Oh, I like all the lights. Phil's a master of lighting. He's just trying to get it right, just right.
420 here. It's 420, you guys. Happy 420.
Happy 420.
I heard Pete's got a lot of songs that have that subject matter in them from time to time. You've got a good half dozen of those songs, I bet, Pete.
Yes, sir.
Well, I wish y'all could be here because it's the Jon and Phil zone.
The Phil and Jon Zone.
But Pete is in the Phil zone. It is great to see my good friend Pete Jive next to me. And it's a beautiful thing. I checked his temperature. It's good. I got my mask on.
Phil's got
But
some-
anyway, I miss my friend Pete Jive. He's gonna play like 7 songs possibly tonight.
Well, as many as he feels like playing. There's no
My
pressure.
friend Pete Jive is in the Phil zone and Jon zone.
Pete, I've known Pete for quite a few years. I can't tell you when we met. It's been, I guess it would go back almost for a long time ago. And he's been a kind man ever since I met him. He writes a lot of really heartfelt tunes. His name is Pete Jive, just like it sounds. And there's a lot of good stuff out there to check out by Pete. And if he comes to live music or recordings, good stuff, reach out to Pete and let him know you love him. Pete, it's good to see you, man.
It helps. Yeah, it's good to see you too. I'll sing you a song here real quick. Just start
Okay.
off. Does that sound okay? This is a song JDR in the broadcast. I'm just playing because I miss my buddy so much. We keep talking about starting rehearsals again, but I think once this vaccine comes or whatever is when I'll get to do that. I don't mind if it drinks on a Monday with the working weekend in front of me. Little conversation, I was sick of the damn TV. Whole week after more roads are closed, stuck in traffic trying to find out how the hell to get back home. Boss to baby looking for a heart to steal. Break up the day, maybe something to feel. Love of your life, well, that was just a time and a place. Paradise by the dashboard light just faded away. Everything in time. Bet you wild, wild, wild when you were young, young, young. Bet you wild, wild, wild when you were young, young, young. Bet you wild, wild, wild when you were young. On the pass and we just talk along the way. Paris, France, Italian wine, I say. You couldn't take Johnny Damon, New York pinstripes. Don't say a word, you know I've been here before. Every road that I take, headed out that door. Bet you wild, wild, wild when you were young, young, young. Bet you wild, wild, wild when you were young, young, young. Bet you wild, 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 wild when you were young. Oh, baby, when you were young. Oh, I know it. Oh!
I like that song.
So I'm just happy to, and I haven't sang that one in a week, and shit, I usually make the guys sing that one at rehearsal every week.
It's all you, Pete.
They get, oh, I'm done.
No, you're not.
Yeah. Well, here, I'll do, you want to hear something I'm working on? Hopefully I didn't drive
We want to hear everything you got, man. We ain't stopping you for nothing, no reason. Ain't do what you feel. Remember what I said about the rules.
Thank you.
Let's see, what was that? I want to do a song for my buddy Juice here. This is a true story. Down short on a heady cow, Dr. Juice, he's got the stacks that go up to the ceiling. I think they tumble down. Sure enough, he's got the dough rolling out, and then black and white lights a flash and tries to bring us down. We say, we don't shake, we don't fight, we don't look left to right. We just say, hey, officer, it's a sunny day. Don't you think that I might get along on my way? Mark is driving out, sit below, still fucking with the radio, 'cause this ain't no big deal, man. These things happen all the time. Surely we're out of the car, take a looking through my cookie jar, but he didn't find nothing 'cause Juice had it in his hat. We don't shake, we don't fight, we don't look left to right. We just say, hey, officer, it's a sunny day. Don't you think that I might get along on my way? Oh. Sometimes a smile won't work. Some of the men we're dealing with, they're getting paid in dirt. And they live their lives to cheat, most of them. Oh, I'd say
It's what happened before.
now. We don't shake, we don't fight, we don't look left to right. We just say, hey, officer, it's a sunny day. Don't you think that I might get along my way? It's an everyday situation. Don't you go living in fear and hate. If you see a cop, say, hey, how's it going, man? Don't you think that I might get along on my way? Man, it seems childish now, but that's
I think it speaks to the times. I think it speaks to the times a little bit. Hey man,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
going my way.
So I don't know. I think Phil left you.
It's fine. It'd be me and you'd be Pete and Jon Zone for a minute because Phil likes to get him to take breaks, and that's okay.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I haven't caught up with you in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. We haven't actually talked for a while, Pete. We always talk on the phone. I mean, he's one of my phone buddies that we go back and forth on.
There's a few people I bug. Yeah.
Yeah, you never bugging me, that's for sure. It's always good to hear from you. And one time you got hold of me like about a week ago and you asked if we could talk, and then didn't get back to you and I felt bad. I got busy.
Oh, that's okay.
I don't know what happened.
I mean, maybe it'll help other people to know that I obsess about if Phil's mad at me.
He's not.
I know.
He's not.
I love you, Pete.
I love you too. Well, yeah, you got me nervous. YouTube and what they're doing.
We're fine. We are live. It's my friend Pete Jive over here. playing some music for me in the Phil Zone, in the Jon Zone.
Phil and Jon
Yeah.
Zone.
Hope it's going good, you know?
Fantastic. Good to
Right.
see you.
Yeah, it's cool. And congratulations on doing so many shows, guys. I can't believe it's been this many weeks, huh?
Yeah.
It's weird to think about. My friend Tom Bricky, he's doing a song every day, and he hit 38 today. He hit 38 weeks. So we waited a few weeks before we started it, but it has been a long time. Like Amy said, we were full term. We could be having a baby by now.
Yeah.
So,
Far out.
Feels like a number, but it's just a number. But it's funny. But in a row. That's why I keep bringing it up. In a row.
But Phil, I gotta tell you, I love your room, and I always like coming down here. There's enough stuff to look at.
it's like the very best place to. I don't know, that place is just cool. All the stuff in there, you know.
Well, and hey, your room looks cool too, man.
Yeah,
I finally saw the long shot of it, and it looked like there's enough room to dance around. That's cool.
It's a lot smaller than that photo makes it look, because that photo makes it look like it's a huge room. Everybody's like, wow, nice studio, but it's kind of a small bedroom. But I make it work. It's plenty. I can dance, so I can dance.
Well, I can't dance if I had a loft. I can't do it. Or whatever. I can't.
Isn't that a Phil Collins song? I can't dance.
I mean,
If you're claustrophobic, you don't want to come in the Phil Zone. Correct, Pete?
Oh, for sure. Do we not talk about what he's drawing, or I can't see?
We can.
I don't know what it is yet. Thing is a guest on the show. Thing, how have you been?
Got this.
They're talking about your thing. Oh, hey.
Hey, how'd you flip the screen? All right. Well,
The best thing about our show is the guaranteed unprofessionalism.
You want to hear something else I'm working on?
Yep.
I've
Yeah.
been messing with this one and changing it multiple times.
put the view on Pete. There you go.
And I tried it the other ways before we started here, and I'll try it this way. I've never done it this way before, so maybe this will be it. There it is. Some people drive fast, most show late. You're out with those people up. You don't signal a break. Lights stay on long over the hill. Grin on your face, it cracks in the mirror. Well, as a rule, the road never breaks. Let me ride shotgun so I'm out of the way. Some people won't last. Some will have faith. We're all with those people together in the same boat on a bottomless lake. And your brides stay on long over the hill. Grin on your face, it cracks in the mirror. Well, as a rule, the road never breaks. Let me ride shotgun so I'm out of the way. Take the corner and the curve. Drift on the line. I wanna hit every light on the way back home for the rest of my life. Yeah. Your brides stay on long over the hill. Grin on your face, it cracks in the mirror. Well, as a rule, the road never breaks. Let me ride shotgun so I'm out of the way. Let me ride shotgun so I'm out of the way. There you go, Phil. See, I'd like at the end to go up higher. Oh, so there's that one. I can't figure it, I keep rewriting that one.
I think it sounds good.
Sounds better than good.
We never did it in that key before. Me and the guitar. So I don't know.
It's all about, yeah, it's a
It's
beautiful.
all about the banana. It's all about the banana.
What banana?
I don't know, the one that saves our lives. That's what I heard.
Weird hearing live music right here in the Phil Zone. And hearing my friend Pete play for me.
Yeah.
It is speechless.
Still getting
I miss my friend. What's up, Pete? Yeah.
So I've recently learned that I got to use a comb.
I have longer hair than you.
Yeah. I don't think you had to comb through your hair for quite a few years.
Well, after I cut it, I thought it was really cool that I could just use my hand to make it do what I wanted it to. But my hair's still in the clumps of the dreadlocks, so I have to use it. When I get out of the shower, it's still in clumps together, and I have to use a comb and even it out every time. Otherwise, it's strange.
Is it trying to go back to dreads?
Yeah, the hairstylist said some scary stuff to me about the oil patches that I created over the past 10 years.
Miss your dreads?
No, not a minute.
It's like
Yeah.
he's right next to me, actually.
I know. I'm trying to make it look like this is the line.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
Hey, both of you have to stay in that basement for 2 weeks. I just got the memo.
Well, I made sure I'm safe, and Phil's he's doing good.
He's my bud. We're good.
So, and this is about it because I'm not seeing anybody.
Yeah, that's me neither. Me
You
neither.
whatever you want, Peter. I'm sure we might have 5 or 500 or whatever people watching us, but I really don't care. But I miss my friend Pete, and I miss my friend John, and all the people who are watching. Pete Jive.
Hey, that's why we do this. That's why we do what we do, Phil. Because we miss each other, and
What are we?
why we're 36 weeks of hanging out on the inner tube. Because there's nothing fun for us to go do.
What do you think you're?
And everything's just like the Jetsons now too. Like this solidified it, right?
Jane is what?
And
I always think of Back to the Future when he gets fired over the big TV in the living room.
Pleasant Jane.
It's Flea. Flea's like the guy that talks him into.
Oh yeah.
Can you
Never
play
mind. Back to the Future reference. Back to
Wait.
the Future.
I do have a bass line that I've been trying to use for something. So yeah, I do. You want to hear that? Take a sip of this. Yeah, I'll take a sip of this. I'll tell you, baby, I am a big deal. When I walk in the club, I'm high on chronic and sipping gin and tonic. All the ladies want to show me some love. Take a sip of this, y'all. Take a sip of this.
Keep it going. It's fun. I tell you what, that's party rock. That feels good. It feels
Party
good.
rock.
No, it's
Thank
groovy,
God.
dude. It's groovy. I dig it, man. There should be no offenses around any kind of music.
Well, if you want to hear more, then you got to come over.
Can you see this with the Phil did this surfer for me. Wait, where's the camera?
Look at this little surfer guy.
Yeah. Pete is a surfer. Pete surfs on the East Coast. Mainly is where I've seen you surfed at.
And Hawaii is the only destination spot I ever went to.
Nice.
But I didn't surf the pipeline. I just sat there and looked at it.
Was it
That was,
intimidating?
Oh yeah, it was funny. The one guy I didn't even go with intention to surf, but we went to go watch and saw some guy. When we got there, we stayed for like 3 hours, and right when we got there, some guy got out of his car and came running down the beach with his board all stoked, and he got like knee deep into the water, and he stood there for 2 hours straight and stared at the waves, and then turned around and walked home or walked back to the car. Yeah, he never went in. It's gnarly. Some days, right? I tell you, I feel like I'm on acid or something around you, man. Everything feels like I'm about to come. Is anybody else? Maybe it's just on the show.
See, that's the cool thing about getting older. We don't even have to do that stuff anymore. We just hang out with each other and we get those good
Yeah,
feels. It reminds us of
I don't know.
Hey,
I don't want to
it
succumb
was
to
never the drugs, man. It was just the good feeling we had with our friends that we remember.
that feeling underneath my
And you
ribs.
thought it was a bottle of water.
Oh
drank
yeah,
that? No.
thing. I did ingest a few things as soon as I got here, and
No, you didn't. No. We can have natural high, and I miss you, Pete. But yeah, yeah.
Billy, you don't talk about that.
What? What do you want to talk about?
you guys,
What do you, what, here, cheers. What do you,
you got some questions?
yes, we have questions.
Life is a flashback, is what Scramble just said. Does anybody have any questions for any of Phil or Pete or I? So go ahead and post your questions in the comment section below. We'll do our best to answer them. I'll read them out to these boys. I can't see the comments, but I can read them to them. Somebody says they like your hat, Phil.
Donate to the fund of, did they want our,
I'm doing one more. Stay warm here.
Fill the time with us. Anytime there's dead air, just start playing.
All right, Pete's playing. No matter. Your turn.
I feel it, man. Little red cardinal, yeah, by my window. Wake me in the morning, oh, let me hear the wind blow through the leaves on the trees. Oh, they sing. Perched on the branches, yeah, they take their chances, flying off just the right moment through the clouds. With no doubt, all they sing, no songs of suffering. Little cardinal, I wake up and you are gone. You are gone. I could take it up upon myself just to sing your song. All right, little side thing. I think I started saying that upon because I listen to Althea Grace so much, and I think that's like, I love her inflections. The corner I wake up and you are gone. You are gone. I could take it up upon myself to sing your song. Sing your song. With thanks and praise I sing. No songs of suffering. No songs of suffering, yeah.
That's Pete Jive, folks. He's one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. Our sound's not perfect tonight. We do our best to keep everything as fresh as we can keep it. And we're learning how to use this thing all the time. If anybody wants to send suggestions, they can via email. But you did get a question, Pete.
Okay.
It says, does that guitar owe you money?
Why is that?
Because it says you're pretty aggressive with it at times. He rocks his guitar.
Yeah, so man, that's something I do deal with that. Yeah.
Guitar repairs.
It's one of the most somebody told me a long time ago to be easier on my guitar. So yeah, thanks for reminding me, whoever did.
I don't think he was reminded to be easier on it. I think he was admiring that you were kicking its ass, man.
No, I just don't let it. Sometimes I don't let it sing the way I should, you know.
All
But yeah.
right. Pete, I've been a fan for a long time, man. Your music it always makes me feel good. I appreciate it so much. Like I said earlier, when you're singing a song, I just like what you do and how you do it, man. It's important.
Well, that makes me feel good, and I appreciate your art, and I've been loving what you do for a long time now.
Thing's got a bad pencil. Pencil keeps breaking.
What are you drawing?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out when the first time we saw Pete was, because at Nippersink. Do you remember when you came to our campsite at Nippersink and sang for us because we missed your set for some reason? Like we got there after you played or something, and so at the end of the festival, we talked like through the whole festival. At the end of the festival, you came to our campsite early in the morning. You may not remember it because it's one of those nights, but you came over just to sing for us because we missed your set that weekend.
Was it when you were in a trailer or
yeah,
in like
a little camper? We're probably like tearing down and stuff,
Yeah.
and you're like.
I remember times like that, but yeah, like everybody, it's a big man.
I don't expect you to remember all of it. You know, we all remember pieces of it so we can talk to each other about it.
That's what's cool, man.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, like we were talking about before. I still feel it ever since I said that, man. And I still feel a little bit. There's a lot of tie dye in here too.
I don't think you really remembered it because, like, I remember after that I drew a picture of you with no shirt on, like flying that airplane. Remember? And you're like,
right here.
You're like, why'd you draw me with no shirt on? And I was like, dude, because you had no shirt on like all weekend.
Where's it at?
It's right on the back of your computer. That's funny. There you go. Here, I'll show you.
What do you want?
This is all like what we're doing, folks. What this show's about. We're Midwest festival folks here. We go to festivals in the Midwestival. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, Pete with no shirt. Yeah, that's how we left you that weekend.
Where was that? Going to Cal? That was at the Weed Brewery. That was like the year before. So this was in California, the Weed Brewery. Somebody tell me, did that whole town burn down in those fires? I think that was.
I don't know. It was pretty close to there. I know it went through that area.
And then Mount Shasta. That was gorgeous.
Yeah, it's hard to tell with all those fires that they had this last year. It's incredible. And that area up there it's really beautiful. And there's a lot of trees. And there's a lot of brush and stuff up there.
You got no shirt.
I got no shirt.
No.
Oh man.
Yeah, no.
So where's Phil?
I'm right here.
Here, he's pointing that I got no
right
shirt.
here. I'm showing the Pete the poster.
Is he taking his shirt off? What's he doing?
No.
I just drank just too much coffee today too. Anybody else?
Yeah, coffee's delicious. I love coffee.
I know. I think I pushed it just a little too far.
Yeah, coffee. Oh, there's a coffee mug in this sucker, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's been clean and sober for 2 years, thank God. But he brings over coffee. That's like you give up cigarettes, which I'm 17 days. You give up cigarettes and alcohol. But you give a cup of coffee with 17 shots of espresso and a dab of this in there, and you're like, what the hell's going on?
Caffeine was part of it all along, though, I think.
Right? and the funny part is, more credit to Laura. She's cleansing, so she can have no caffeine. So she's hopefully
we're live, Phil. Hey, Phil, we're live.
All right, Pete's gonna play like 7 more songs.
Oh
Pete.
no.
What?
So we would like to have Pete. Pete, let me know, how can people support you? How can people can find you via the Facebook, of course, and any other way they can get a hold of you?
Get a hold of me there. I guess.
Or find your music is a better term.
Yeah, and then petejive.com. There's a lot of links on there, and yeah, I guess petejive.com is a good one. YouTube, I know that the YouTube channel, Pete Jive 100.
Or you can meet Pete and Phil at Alpine Valley through the month of July and find our tent and give us money.
Give us money.
No, Phil, it's not for money, man.
It's never been for money. No, this is about friends. This is just about the people we love and how we get together. And
this whole shutdown thing put that in perspective, or what life means to me, you know. So I appreciate that too.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's making everybody kind of sit back and think about what the heck's going on, man. And we do our best to just keep people doing something good, and hopefully people are having fun out there and doing something productive and with the people they love and being nice to them and all that stuff, you know.
Yeah. So fucking A, man.
Tell me about this other band you play with, Pete. JDR and the Broadcast.
That's So that's my buddy, John Rowland, is this one of my oldest friends from high school, freshman year or something of high school, and we had our band together all of high school called Pete Jive and the Midnight Riders, and I always thought I'd play music with John for the rest of my life. And when high school was over, he moved to Arizona pretty quick after and started having his own bands and stuff. And I was always jealous and wanted to join his bands, or I was hoping that he'd move home so I could join whatever band he was in. And and it took years of not talking to him, and then eventually two years ago or something, we started talking a lot more, and then he asked me to play with him, and I thought I was dreaming, and we got into a room real fast with a band, and I hadn't been with a band in 10 years, and so that was a trip. So it made me feel just like a kid again, and I feel like I did when I first started playing music, and it was kind of like I got these feelings that I didn't remember, and I can only pinpoint them to when I was first totally mystified by anything with a guitar or people recording. Like so we went and did an album pretty fast after we got together last 2 years ago. Well, I don't remember when the album was. The album was a year ago that we recorded it. But that was just a heavy situation real fast, and it was really cool to do that. And I feel like I couldn't have done that unless I spent all the time by myself for the past 10 years, learning how to get myself to shut up and settle down and quiet my brain and all that. I'm just getting a hold of it. Look,
The best thing about like that JDR stuff is watching you have such a good time on those videos when you're doing the recording, and then the videos you guys have released, the stuff it's awesome to see you with the band. First of all, the band's all wonderful musicians as well, really good production, and then Pete is like, you're having a good time in those videos.
Well, it's because I get to feel, that's what I got to, I don't have to be the main dude. That's my other thing, is that I love singing backup, and I learned how to sing harmonies, and I thought maybe I could sing harmonies, but I learned really quick. I didn't know what I was doing, and so I had to learn that really fast, and that's a lot of fun, making up and just being the backup and not having to, I don't know. Yeah. There's a lot of energy to put out if I don't have to sing all the time.
Right. Yeah. It's exciting. It's fun. It just shows that you enjoy what you're doing. It comes through in the music too. And it's really good stuff. I mean, I don't know, I just had one of those people that I picked up on musically, and we became friends, and we worked together with my art and stuff a few times, but mainly I think at this point we become friends, and that's the best thing about who you are, man. You reach out to people like that. It's good. For sure.
It means a lot to me, man.
Fuck, I love you, Pete, man. It's good. I'm glad you're here, man.
I keep tripping out every once in a while, remembering that I'm talking to you, because it's just weird. I'm still getting used to the computer stuff.
Yeah, you can't just gotta pretend like we're not on any kind of show or anything. We're not really, it's just for the fun, to see friends. Like that's what this is about. But then if other people can join in with it and watch us, or enjoy part of that, I feel like that just opens the door to kind of positivity.
Well, I'm glad. So yeah, that's. Let me play. Can I play one more that JDR did?
Yeah, folks. Pete Jive, my good friend. Lucky to have him.
I always forget how this one goes too. This is a song I wrote with my cousin in New Jersey on the phone. I haven't written a song on the phone in a while. That's not it. Nah.
What do you want with your pot stickers? Do you like the sauce or teriyaki? Do you want ketchup? What do you want with your nuggets?
Nothing.
That was the best thing I've ever seen Phil do in my whole life. That was awesome. Phil, your waiter. Phil, your waiter. Just sing you the pot stickers theme.
They say that getting better is a better bet. Time. Yeah, no, we'll call a scratch on that one. It's so funny. I can never remember how the start of that one goes.
Hey, all right, man. Play something you love. Like, don't you like Jim Croce? I like when you play Jim Croce songs.
Are we allowed to play that on here?
Yeah, go for it. All they can do is pull it, and then like but we experienced it, so what does it matter?
Here, I'll go here. Phil, talk for a second. I'll go make sure this thing sounds right.
Hey, Phil.
Hey, Jonathan.
Are you there, Phil? Phil, are you there?
I'm fine. I'm sitting there watching you guys. It's funny.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, everybody. Yeah. I knew Pete was coming over. I can't give you a secret, but whether it matters, my buddy Pete's in my house and sitting in my basement. It's pretty cool hearing him live. He practiced earlier, gave me goosebumps. Pete Jive, good friend of mine, great musician. I don't know how to explain it more, but hey, John.
Hey, Phil, what's up, buddy? I'm here. I'm just watching what Thing was doing. He's entertaining.
Yeah.
That was
Is it
good.
gonna be?
Did you write that song? Was that an original?
Which one?
That one you just sang. The pot
I didn't
stickers.
sing anything. I didn't sing anything.
Phil and the pot stickers.
No, that's too generic.
Is this thing working? Is this thing on? Are you there?
I'm always here.
Is Pete a good house
I'm always
guest?
here.
Phil?
What?
Is Pete?
He's upstairs. He's upstairs. Never mind.
Is he going through your
Pete's
fridge right now eating all the chicken? Oh, that was Justin.
No, we're live. No, Pete is my good friend. I miss Pete, and Pete came by and knew this was happening, and I'm so happy that Pete's here.
It's good for you.
Yeah, and I love cooking for Pete, and my buddy Pete's playing live in my house. That's pretty happening, and I miss my buddy Pete. Here he comes. Yeah, there he is. Hey, Pete.
Hey, Phil.
There you go, Pete. Talk to your.
Pete Jive, like you said, folks. Pete Jive. What you call is all out there. Everybody knows Pete. Hey, Pete.
Hey, I'm just looking at your drawing there.
Yeah,
Ooh,
it's some kind of chicken in a beehive or something. I don't know. With the waves for eyeball. I don't know.
gotta dig it. Gotta dig it, man. Ugh. So, what are we doing now? You want to sing a Jim Croce song? We can do that.
Yeah, I like it when you sing Jim Croce songs. Everybody out there got complaints. Somebody, hey, take them someplace else.
Oh, we're cool. Deal with some tuning. I changed my mind.
Chester's gonna be here.
Man, it's weird not doing so many shows every week. I don't know. I kind of like it, or I like taking this time off, but I forgot a lot of, or it's weird feeling so. I play guitar every day, but I feel so rusty. I'll play lighter. You're right. I don't gamble, I don't fight, I don't hang out in the bar at night. Well, I used to be a fighter, and I am a wiser man. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I ain't hardly messed around with no dope. Used to be a problem, now I am a careful man. Well, they used to wanna see some trouble. You should have seen the man that I used to be. I was trouble in perpetual motion. Well, I'm talking trouble with a capital T. Staying out late, having fun. Shot off every single shot to my gun. Well, I used to be a lover, but now I am an older man. Oh, baby.
Get it, Pete.
Oh, look out, man. Staying out late, having fun. I shot off every single shot to my gun. Well, I used to be a lover, but now I am an older man. Well, I used to be a terror, but now I am a tired man.
Yeah.
Good.
Man, Pete, I love it, man. I love what you do. Your music is always exciting. What's about? What you gonna get? What you give me that look for, Phil?
That is I'm just watching this right behind this. So it's my buddy Pete.
Yeah, you got the ideal sound for sure. That's pretty neat. Yeah, always a chicken in there somehow or another. Can't get away from the chickens. They're just they just.
No, they
Making the chickens, huh?
I can't help it. I can't. It became something I do now.
Oh, I get it.
You know. But yeah. So Phil and Jon Zone, number 36 weeks. 36 weeks.
Yeah, Philip pulled out all these posters that you've made over the years, man. I couldn't believe all the.
Yeah, John, we've been doing it 36 weeks in a row.
Pete Jive stuff. It's been, I don't know, Pete. It's been quite a few years. Some of that stuff is early. I mean, send me the art. The Pete Jive artwork goes back quite a ways.
And there's one from.
What's the earliest one you got there?
What is?
I wonder what the earliest one is.
2014.
Yeah. That's pretty old. Nah, but we worked before that. I think.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
That was it. You did that. I mean, around that time, I think we might have played at the Canopy Club.
The first, is that the one with the cages on the side of the stage?
Oh no, that's Six Strings. Yeah, I remember. Do you play there?
Yeah.
Yeah, Six Strings.
We were talking about crazy shows before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
So, well, no, what was one of the most intense experiences you were part of, vending or whatever?
Well, the funny thing about that place with the cages on the side of the stages, because it's a real nice place, and it's got a beautiful stage, and then there's two circular cages on each side of the stage, right? And we go in there to see Chicago Farmer and Jake Willis play one night, and they're playing from 8 till 11, but at 11 o'clock on the dot, it turns into a dance club. That place does, all right. So we're painting or hanging out or dancing. I was probably even just dancing or hanging out that night. And Cody's playing all his songs and Jake's playing their songs. And they play together. And towards the end of the set, at the beginning, it's just us. It's just like the fans, the Cody and Jake fans. And then as the night gets on, it starts getting crowded and crowded and crowded, and younger crowd. And, they're coming in for the dance hall thing that's going to happen, the dance party. And the second that Jake and Cody unplugged their guitars, there was a line of girls waiting to dance in those stupid cages. It was so gross, dude. Well, we got out of there.
So there's a reason for them.
Yeah, and the music. You're right. As soon as Cody stopped playing, strumming that last G chord or whatever he was playing, the music changed and the vibe of the place just changed immediately. And we were just all standing there what happened all around us while we were standing here? That's not the most intense. That's just the story that involves those cages,
I'm glad they got used.
Yeah. They probably wouldn't go. They're probably not sanitary.
What were you going to say, Phil?
Is Cody the guy named Chicago Farmer or vice versa?
Yeah, remember he told us he was going to come back on the show and sing a song.
Oh, we can do a farmer song. There's one song of his that I always hear the words to. No, Phil, sit right here.
No, I'll be right here. I'll be right back.
Because I'm not going to make it all the way.
You can do it.
Oh, no.
You can do it. Chester's coming in a minute. Tristan's waiting for you.
Yeah, we're in Illinois.
Yeah, it's getting gross.
It's all. Hey, Phil, get back here. I'm
I'll
not
be right
playing
there.
anything.
Hold on, I'm going to want it. Relax.
Hey, Phil, we're live, dude. It's okay.
I don't
It's
care.
you live in Illinois, man.
I'm right here. Hey.
Folks.
It's-
Illinois, okay. It's okay place to live. It's all right. It's not too bad.
All right.
What's that?
You tell me. Somebody did. There's a fume in the air. I smell it. It smells like a skunk.
Come on, Pete.
You can smell that over there?
You
I can smell
farted?
it.
Oh, man.
Oh shit!
No.
You farted, man.
Good job, West. No. Luckily, it's not in smell-o-vision.
Oh man, thank God.
So, yeah, take it, Pete.
What?
No, that's funny. Cody came on the show, and he didn't do a song. And then a couple weeks later, me and Phil were at some place where Cody was at, and we all got to talk for a few minutes. And he was like, "Hey, everybody else who came on the show played a song. I guess I should have played a song." And we're like, "Yeah, well, you know, we don't want to ask. We don't like to. If a musician comes on the show, we don't get pushy about it too much. You know, I know you've probably been pushed on tonight, but he said he would come back on the show and sing a song for us one of these days. So
Well, tell him that. Make sure he doesn't go over to Phil's house because he's gonna get pushed a lot harder.
Yeah, but you're getting fed. Supporting
Haven't
small
fed him
business.
yet.
Oh, so you're treating me like a king over here. I'm not trying to.
No. I'm
I
not
was
going to
just-
feed no one if they want to. No. Who wants to come over to my place? Our place?
Oh, you know we do. You know we want to come hang out.
You probably do. It's a zone.
I mean, that was a great line you came up with. 36 weeks, John. Take you again.
Did you do have you guys done a cribs for your zones to show your zones to folks?
Not entirely.
Right.
But they've seen some angles of it. Mine changes every week a little bit. I did some new art this week, so I had to move everything around.
I played the
Stupid guy. He's a smart guy, and I really am stupid. I mean, I don't drink all
That's
weekend.
what-
I have
that's what I tried to get him to
I have to
believe.
do.
I try to get Phil to believe it.
No, I know. I'm
Straight
not.
guy. Who's the straight guy? And who's right? The Laurel and the Hardy. This is Laurel and Laurel. The Laurel and
That's a
Laurel
bunch
show.
of.
Who's the confused one? I'll do that.
Confused one. That's every week when we set this shit up. That's okay.
I
Hey,
like how. Look at that. Well, your hand. That bottom
I know. Isn't it bizarre?
together.
It told you.
That's what I keep staring at. I don't know if anybody else is watching.
He wasn't watching the hand.
that's the thing. You ever hear watch the Addams Family?
It does look like it's not connected in. Yeah, that was the thing. It was flipping. It's flipping.
I told you there was.
This
not
was just an
one.
idea, and it tends to work. I don't, I can do it, and I don't seem to get too lost in the drawing.
Hey, Pete Jai's in the house.
Hey, buddy.
No, it's
I
fine.
love you.
Hey, it's Friday night, folks. It's Friday night. This is what we do on Friday nights. We hang out. Sometimes it's entertaining. Sometimes it's just us. Sometimes there's musical guests. Tonight's like a whole show. I'm not counting, but that's
Hell.
like.
You
That's
worried
like
about the virus? I know, Paul. We're all gonna die, but we're gonna have fun tonight. Woohoo!
That's why we're doing the show, goofball. So oh, enough about that. Yeah, we just got the call.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's the code. They just sent the code through. You don't get your check this week, Bill.
What's the code?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Electrified.
Hit it, Pete. Center stage. Play a song.
Hey, I like how we're just hanging out.
We are just hanging out. It's the time we do this from time to time, folks. We just hang
I'll
out.
do it serious. Here, I'll play one. And then I can put this thing down. Thanks y'all for hanging out and watching. Yeah, peachjive.com if you want to see anything. There's all kinds of good stuff. There's t-shirts designed by John Griffin. Many a life, time to get up, time to start moving. Time to realize as you close, unconsciously begin to open. Sit beside, billowing when this winding river keeps on flowing on. Keeps on flowing on. Realize what's going down, never coming back, never coming around. No, it's true. Take a chance, pay the toll, grab your ticket, baby, rock and roll. All I see are roses, 4 miles around. All you see are mountains that I have not found. Oh no, no. Come to town, your hands are cold. Time to get up, time to start moving. Time to realize as you close, unconsciously begin to open. Realize what's going down, it's never coming back, never coming around. No. Take a chance, pay the toll, grab your ticket, baby, rock and roll. Here we go! All I see are roses, 4 miles around. All you see are mountains, and I've not found. Yeah, all I see are roses, 4 miles around. All you see are mountains, and I've not found. All I see are roses, 4 miles around. Wheel is turning and you can't slow down. Can't let go and you can't hold on. Can't go back and you can't stand still. If the thunder don't get you, the lightning will. Won't you try just a little bit harder? Couldn't you try just a little bit more? Won't you try just a little bit harder? Couldn't you try just a little bit more?
round, round, robin, run around. Gotta get back to where you belong. Little bit harder, just a little bit more. Little bit further than you've gone before. The wheel is turning and you can't slow it down. Can't let go and you can't hold on. Can't go back and you can't stand still. If the thunder don't get you, the lightning will. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Small wheel turn by the fire and rock. Big wheel turn by the grace of God. Every time that wheel turn around, bound to cover just a little more ground. Bound to cover just a little more ground. The wheel is turning and you can't slow down. Can't let go and you can't hold on. Can't go back and you can't stand still. If the thunder don't get you, the lightning will. Woo! There you go.
Isn't that great? Isn't that great how that always works so well? Oh,
Well, I had fun doing it. I hope it sounded all right for you.
yeah, it did. It did. It sounded wonderful, buddy. It sounded wonderful. As always, it's the sound that we get through the internet, so we get what we get.
What the heck is going on with that? That is
Really
a
wonderful, really wonderful. Yeah. Hey, Jeff Singley just checked in on the feed over there. What's up, Jeff? That was weird, huh, Phil? What'd you think about that? Our guest
upstairs. I let Pete do his thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome, Pete. We really appreciate
More
you.
than awesome. It was a beautiful thing.
Well, thanks a lot for having me on here to
Hold on,
say
pot
that you-
stickers are coming. Hold on.
I honestly think this might be Pete's 5th appearance on the show.
Really?
Now listen, because
I
there were a
think
couple
so.
appearances where we couldn't quite get it figured out, but he came on the show.
Definitely the longest one.
So I don't think there's any other 5-timers. Yeah, Tom Dean might be close, but I'm pretty sure that Pete might have been on the show 5 times. I'll have to go back through the whole archives on YouTube next week, but we'll see.
It's all
right.
it's all clips in my face, right?
The first
Oh,
couple
okay, I
days
can't-
was
Stay there.
I'm not eating pop.
the first couple days, Pete, was when we couldn't get the sound figured out and you were outdoors. And there was one where you were outdoors and we talked, and there was one where we showed your haircut for sure. So that's 5,
Oh.
I think, for sure.
Yeah, that was like the first one, right?
Well, the time when we got you on the show is when you first cut your hair. Yeah, and
Yeah, it was like the day I did it or something.
we did like the debut of that on the show. That was pretty. This show has some important stuff that happens on it.
Yeah, I'm just tapped into the now, you know.
And you know what? And you were
Got your hand on the pulse.
You weren't like the first one to cut those dreads off, but when you cut your dreads off, there was a little ripple that went through the scene. A few other people cut theirs off too, directly after yours. And I don't know if you were a direct influence, but you know, sometimes I think people hold on to those things like that for a long time, not knowing how to not have them anymore. Dreadlocks, in a sense.
Yeah, that is kind of a good way how to not have them. It meant a lot to me, and then and they meant something to me for a long time, and then a few years, I realized, yeah, like I said, I was like, man, I got all that inside, and that's not in my hair anymore. I think my hair is just I just would yell at it more often than I'd be happy.
Yeah.
So,
And when one of those falls off and lands in your soup, it's a big deal. Oh, we need to go get a treat.
no, he's trying to feed me these pot stickers. I really.
Hot as hell. I'm not gonna eat them yet.
This
No,
is a
I
dinner
don't.
time show. Like this is a dinner time show when everybody who's watching should be making dinner, or I should, but
No, once the show's over, I'm gonna eat, and then I eat.
Tonight we're supporting a small business here in town. Tonight we're supporting Donnie's Homespun Pizza.
Where's the pizza? I want a pizza.
It's coming, man. Hey, it'll be here when it gets here.
That's a bunch of bullshit. You got mushrooms on it too? I'm sure you do.
There's mushrooms in the drawing. I think we'll probably have pepperoni. Maybe we'll have there's one that's a Sicilian pizza and it's got like tomatoes and basil or tomatoes and
that sounds good. That sounds good.
And pepperoni. It's really good.
I'm hungry.
Hey, everybody likes their own what kind of pizza they like, So I don't know why I drew a chicken.
Can
I
we
don't
go
know why
on
the
the
chickens
screen
come
so I
out of it.
can-
It started off, this is like a surfing wave over here, and then the surfing wave turned into an eyeball with another wave on it, and then this is kind of like this, the beak that looks like a mushroom kind of, but then the mushroom turns into another wave that's Pete surfing with a surfboard, and here's Pete's leg, and he's giving the hang loose, dude, check it out, you know, and like, and then this is a beehive thing, I don't know why, it's sort of fun. There's a policeman up here for the officers too, and then there's a city, and there's a satellite tower here that goes up, and it's got a little satellite dish on it, which is pointing at Kilroy's head because he's listening. So
Look
far.
at this. Far out.
So far. And then I read on it when it happened. Because it happened today, and today is the 15th of January, the year of 2021, crazy enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a year, huh?
So far, it's gonna prove it's in competition with last year already. But we don't talk too much about that kind of stuff on the show. We try to keep it light. As light as we can. You know, we definitely address that things are crazy and jacked up out there, and
So how about, do you guys have a literary section? John, what's your favorite book?
sometimes we talk about books. Yeah, we do talk about books, man. I'm into like
What's your all-time favorite book?
man, oh, it's probably a Ray Bradbury book, man. The Illustrated Man, I think, probably.
What is it? I gotta write. See, that's my thing lately. There is writing down people's favorite book and reading them. So what was
I
it?
got into Ray Bradbury.
What's it?
You've heard of Ray Bradbury, of course.
Yeah,
He
I've read.
wrote a lot of science fiction, but it's called The Illustrated Man. And it was written pre-1947, so it's about just these crazy science fiction kind of stories without aliens involved in them.
Wicked.
Anything he wrote, a lot of stuff
Hi.
and a lot of stuff that he wrote after 1947, oddly enough, is about aliens. Like,
Oh,
like
really?
he went from like creepy earthbound science fiction stuff to 1948. All the books are about outer space and rockets and aliens. So whatever happened in the desert when everybody got confused, it really set him on a whole different path of his writing. And that book is short stories, but it's really good with starter to get into his writing skills and what he does.
Okay.
Ray Bradbury is one of my favorite. And that you know, of course I like The Hitchhiker's Guide and anything that Hunter wrote and things like that. But yeah, but Ray Bradbury was my first favorite book.
That's awesome. I look forward to reading that. I'm in. I have like doing one right now, and then the next one that I got is Bury My Heart at Wounded Knee.
Oh wow.
So that's gonna be a heavy one. And yeah, so I'm gonna take my time with that one.
That'd be good. That'd be good to read. That'd be interesting. Yeah.
Like a girl.
What's that? I can't hear.
I didn't read enough this year. I should have read more. I did a lot of art. I did tons and tons of artwork.
Chester just came back from the
Yeah,
dog.
Tolkien. Somebody just commented in about Heinlein. Heinlein is good, and Tolkien goes without saying, of course. J.R.R. Tolkien.
Did all those. Actually, I have the Silmarillion. That's the one that I don't think I ever sat down and read all of
I
it.
know.
Anything by Tom Robbins. Yeah, Tom Robbins stuff. So people are commenting in on the feed. I kind
Oh.
of forgot what there.
Yeah, thank you. Whoever good favorite books, give me a couple more.
Yeah. Tom Robbins is a cool writer too. But I get some writers just pull me right in and like
I also like self-help books. There's my one of the big one that I like, and you know.
I'm reading
why.
a book right now
used
called
to
The
like-
Life of Woody. I'm reading Woody Guthrie, A Life right now. It's The Life of Woody Guthrie.
Oh, okay.
And that
Is
one's
it-
really interesting because it goes back to when he was a kid, and it starts off when he was a kid and growing up into time, really just post slavery, not too far post slavery. It's an interesting world to read about, you know, and what things meant and how people reacted to things, you know. And the term free love originally came from people who liked people who had been freed. So if you liked slaves who had been freed, they called you free lovers, and free love came from that.
Oh shit!
Isn't that strange?
I did not know that.
I just read that in the book. I know somebody wrote it, so I'm guessing it's true. You know, Phil and Jon Zone. Chef theme music for Bill eating. Nope. Hey, it's Chester. Hey, Chester. Chester's
Go ahead,
hungry. Chester wants a pot sticker. So, Phil, what do you think, bud? How's your Friday going so far, man? Doing all right?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I don't understand it. I mean, Pete's in the house. Beautiful day. The world is crazy. I don't know.
dog went to the groomer looks like a
Chester, you look like a little
Chester's
Chester.
a guy, looks like a damn poodle. It's not a poodle. Anyway, everything is good, but my buddy Pete's in the house.
Well, what's your favorite? How about this? What's some of your favorite local music that came out last year?
I know Pete likes glitter.
Because I know I was talking about that. Well, I'm trying to talk about.
Music that came out this year?
Yeah, I was gonna say I just can't get over it because I just bought a
You want
vinyl
another
copy
shot
of the.
water.
No. Yeah, I'll take another sparkling one if you're
Well,
going.
I got it. Sparkling or carbonated or not?
I'll go get it, Phil.
I can do it.
I don't know what I did. I discovered a lot of music this year, I guess, just kind of by accident. I started listening to a lot more Ted Hawkins. He's not even in the room. Where'd he go?
He went upstairs to get some water because I have like 17 different ways. You got seltzer water, you got carbonated water. Yeah, you got stuff.
What's your read on Pete? What do you think of Pete so far, Phil?
Pete who? That's my middle name,
You're
Philip
definitely
Pete.
the straight guy. You're definitely the straight guy in the situation, I think. I'm not sure how that's worked.
Pete's upstairs. He's fine.
Costello and Costello. This
Look
is
at I got the
Costello
cat and the
Costello
dog. Yeah. Chester just came back from the. Yeah. What? John's talking to you. You're on TV, guys.
Hi, Chester.
Say hi. Chester, say hi to everybody. Pete's upstairs. Yeah, there's Pineapple over in the corner. You guys are funny. Hi, Pineapple.
This is the Chester and Pineapple section of the show, folks. We got theme music too. This is their theme music. That's not their theme music.
There they are, not doing anything. Yeah, I have that. Gee.
Their theme
Animals.
music is,
What are you doing, Pineapple? Come on.
ladies and gentlemen, Chester and Pineapple. The Chester and Pineapple Show. Excuse me. Well, Friday night, Phil. Friday night. What are we gonna do next week?
Well, I don't know. What do you want to do?
My buddy Scramble said he was.
No.
My buddy Scramble said he wants to come on the show.
Well, if I get off my, yeah, I know a few people who might want it. I don't know.
Well, I think it's pretty cool that we've come this far. We're still friends. I still love you, man.
Well, we're hanging on though.
As best we can. I
Yeah.
think, aren't we all?
No, that was bad. Yeah.
Aren't we all?
I think we are.
Hey, I'm Phil. That's Sean. That's Pete. That's Chester. Nice to see you all. Happy Friday. The Phil and Jon Zone, number 36.
Number 36, yeah.
My
now.
good, I want to say old friend, but new friend, but old friend. That's Pete. That's Chester. Laura's upstairs. Amy's there. John's there.
Yeah.
Woo!
Emily's
Happy-
back there. Emily's back there too. Well, we would thank everybody for tuning
Emily,
in.
eat all the pot stickers. Eat. I'll make chicken nuggets if you want.
You make chicken nuggets if you want.
Well, we're eating pot stickers, and I like them too. And then if we have chicken nuggets, we eat. You come to my house, you eat.
What got any epic stories this week, Phil?
Epic stories. Okay. Oh, you've probably seen it. I'm sure most of my friends have seen it. Do you really realize the Ken Kesey and the Further Bus was early in the 60s before the really hippies were there?
I do realize that.
You did realize that, yeah. But I don't think
It's epic, Phil. It's epic.
I love the sound effects that you had over there for Phil's news.
It's epic. I don't know how it comes through in the feed, but
I like
it's
how
fun.
you just give him a minute too. That's
Thanks.
perfect.
Thanks, Pete.
Well, my biggest fear was that somebody might have been watching last week and heard the same story last week.
Oh, I got Hassel already. Chester, you miss Pete? Chester, you miss Pete? Where's Pete at? Where's Pete? You like being on TV? Where's John? You like being on TV?
Chester theme. That's a Chester theme.
The dog is a dude. Chester, you look like, yeah. Uh-oh, here comes Pete with the guitar. He's going to play. He's going to play for, yeah.
Pete played enough, Phil. Or I think I liked that. My favorite part of the night was when Phil sang as well. That was real nice.
That was the climax of it, I think.
Phil joined in. Well, it's the first time for me. I rarely hear Phil sing. I've seen him dance a couple times.
I sang.
You did sing tonight, yes, on the air, live. Yeah, you sang.
And you ate too. You ate on TV.
You ate on the show, which I thought we talked about that too.
Well,
You know what? You got to eat on TV. I think we're on TV. I always think we're on TV. I told my Chester and Pineapple, we're going to be on TV, and they think we're going to be on TV. It's not TV. It's just Zoom. But it's like my favorite show is 2.5 Men. When they're always eating in the kitchen, so I like eating, but they're drinking too. You don't have to drink.
I thought this was your favorite show.
You're full of shit too. No, 2.5.
Dude, Two
Big
and a Half
Bang
Men.
Theory. This is my favorite show. What the hell are you thinking? God.
Which was the 2.5 Men? Are you like a pre-Charlie Sheen or post-Charlie Sheen 2.5 Men? Isn't that the show? Or you're talking about 3 Men and a Baby, the Steve Guttenberg movie? They're remaking that, you know.
yeah, oh, of course.
Have you watched any good movies lately, Phil? Pete, have you watched any good movies lately?
You know what? I did. Thanks for the. I actually did. The Hollywood movie, the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I was told to watch that movie because I can't believe I hadn't seen it, but it was the way that I made my dog wait for. So if you've been seeing, my buddy Mark has been hanging out with me the past few weeks, and he was telling me that the way I make Vegas wait for his food was like the guy in the movie. And so I saw the movie and Saves the Day. Fantastic movie. We bought it and somebody told me, make sure you're ready to sit through it or something like that. And then that made us wait an extra week to watch it. But then it ended up being a great time. I don't know why I'm getting so distracted by the clinking.
Because
Does the dog get bothered? Are you bothered by that dog? It's kind of vicious.
He's terrified.
No, here's the story of this, of the clinging. It's usually at 6 o'clock. We change it to 5 o'clock. So when you go in the kitchen at 5 o'clock, we take a spoon to a glass bowl and feed the cat, and the dog comes and eats at the same time. The cat eats down like that. So that's.
Anyway, so the other thing I've been watching.
Hey, I was trying to tell a story. All right, go ahead.
There's a lot of cool UFO stuff going on. It's far out. What is that? And I've said now I'm irritating myself because I can hear myself.
What?
Turn your volume on your phone or whatever you got going on there.
Man, you know what? All right, I can.
It's totally outer space tonight. It's very outer space.
Beat. Where'd you go?
I don't know.
Somebody watching it in the room with it on another device, or is it just a single device? I think it's fine. I'm gonna play Chester's theme music again though.
No, we're busted.
Chester the dog.
Hey, yeah, if anybody can recommend any other UFO documentaries, I finally found what the Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind. I got that one yesterday. And if you haven't seen this kind of stuff, man, go check that out.
I believe in that.
Well, I couldn't believe it because I
believe when the UFO comes down, that's where they grab Sasquatch and bring it up.
Did you watch that Bob Lazar one about the guy who worked for Area 51?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I watched that one. It caught my attention.
Yeah, man.
Weird stuff.
It's just I think it's crazy.
I just want to hurry up and get to.
All right.
Chester, get Pete. What's going on over there?
Honestly, though, It's been a good show. It's been a good Friday. I feel pretty good about it, Phil. How do you feel about it? Is there anything you have any final words?
Final
I don't
word.
like you saying that. Don't say that.
Okay, Amy, change. We have to change. Scratch that. Reverse it. Do you have anything nice to say before we go this evening?
Yeah, final words.
No final words.
No.
Amy Griffin, my writer and my underwriter and my boss and producer of the show.
I don't like it when he says that. Your final words, because that should not be right now. So.
God bless your soul, Amy. Thank God for dealing with Sean. I miss you. John, please don't let Amy drive a golf cart. I love her dearly. Your daughter's a beautiful photographer. I love you guys. And be good. Take care of your mom and dad. I miss you guys. I miss you at I hope to see you at summer solstice. And I'll see you. Love you guys.
Yeah, we'll see you next week. All right, I love you,
Yeah.
Pete. Thank you.
Love you. Great to see
Thank
you.
you.
Guys.
Love you guys.
Pete, what do you got to say? Pete, you say something. Take
I was
the
gonna say,
mic.
I'm thankful for that unexpected. You never know when it's gonna happen, but when you're in an atmosphere that makes you feel like you're coming up on some kind of hallucinogen, it's I'm thankful for that. It's a weird night, so this is cool.
Yeah.
So I didn't know what I was getting into, but I'm happy I came, and this is fun.
Hey, those are the best kind of hallucinogens, the atmospheric ones that just happen because the vibe is so good and your friends are there and you're smiling.
And I'd also like to say, so anybody else with me on like the thing when you're sitting there staring at the road and then it does the extending thing? Does that happen? Is that a normal thing for everybody?
You're
I don't
driving at
have-
night? What are you talking about?
No, it's sitting at a stoplight, and then it's staring at the road ahead of you and then it just starts stretching,
Yeah, maybe you should get that checked out.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
good to see you. I hope it was a fun for everybody.
I can't say enough good about Pete and you coming on the show and everybody who tuned in tonight and Scramble, everybody out there who said hello. Nick Rubio just checked in, Jeff Singley, all you guys, we love you so much. We miss you all so much. And we hope that you'll come back every Friday when we do this. Because it's going to be what we do for a while. It's who we are. We're going to be, we'll be here for a little bit. It's all right. And as long as we got each other and we can still give these dual virtual hugs. Pete, thank you. Phil, thank you. We're going to wrap the show up here in just a minute and then we'll come back and you guys take a break and we'll come back in a few minutes. Just leave the Zoom thing on and we'll come back and talk. All right, man?
Thanks for everything. Take care.
Yeah, man. Well, folks, again, we can close out the evening for what we do here, Phil and Jon Zone. Check it out. Come back next week, and we will see you then. Next week, number 37, special guests to be announced. They may or may not. Thanks, Thing, for coming to the show tonight. Thanks, Thing.